What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamar.
And I'm Taya.
And today we are on How to Get Away with Murder, Season 1, Episode 4. Let's get to scooping.
What?
I think it has to do with like scooping dirt for the body that they gotta bury.
Oh, that's the title.
Yeah, that's...
I thought you were just saying let's get into the murder.
No. Listen,
Yay.
I don't support murder unless, well...
Well, it's a show!
I'm just saying. Sometimes murder is justified. Depends what it is. But I don't think I would do it because it would have to be really extreme. Like really extreme circumstances. Yeah, something like that. That's right. Because it's just too stressful. Like who want to go through burying bodies and worrying about leaving DNA and fingerprints and like, any little thing because technology is too crazy nowadays.
And like, are you gonna do, yeah.
And I can't afford no Annalise. So I know her price is high. Yeah. She got a whole army. No, I can't afford her, but she get them off. That's for sure. But I'm enjoying Viola and the cast of characters, and I'm a little concerned for Connor's mental state in the Flashforward. Viola was lied to by her boyfriend. He told her that her husband was where he needed to be and doing what he was supposed to be doing, and that was not the truth. Nothing checked out. He was not at the meeting. He was not at the hotel. He kind of fits the hour range for the murder, but that could really mean anything. I think that for he's going to keep investigating. And he just did that, one, to give her peace of mind, two, so she could leave him alone. Definitely. It was both of those. And, but he may keep investigating too. We don't know. Yeah, I just said, I think he's going to keep investigating. Oh, I didn't hear that part. My fault. Or maybe I didn't say that. Yeah, I don't think you did. Because I don't think I'm crazy. But, well, I think you're crazy. Yeah, alright, so. But, yeah, let's just get into it, y'all. See what they got going on. For when their reactions are available on Patreon. They always start off with this damn party. Yeah. Come on. Sit down.
Akil, stand up. We need to leave. Do you understand?
Why is he so aggressive? This is what we talking about.
We need to leave now. We just need to stand up. Can you move?
We're screwed. She's gonna follow this process. You'll be fine. Are you blind? She's broken.
Oh, they didn't show.
The brain doesn't know how to handle any of this.
They didn't show her here.
Yes, they did.
Not here.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Last episode.
Not here. She wasn't in the room.
Yes, huh?
No, she was not.
Shown last episode, bruh. Just not the one before.
No, it was not.
It's screwed. It's gonna be fine.
You're gonna have to trust me right now.
Yeah, please.
I edited it. I know. I watched it twice.
I've seen her. I didn't see her.
Dang, she was in the motel, but she wasn't here in the Viola's house. I ain't no fool.
It's my fault. Of course it's your fault.
You shut up thinking this is dialogue.
Right?
Hey, let my freaking trophy back.
Oh, ask Asher annoying ass.
Okay, so who was the last person who got the trophy? Okay, so he gets it to the back from him.
The trophy's the murder weapon, so they obviously can't give it to him.
Shut
up.
Are you guys just seriously trying to ignore me right now? You guys call me even?
Why you get right there? Out of all places, bruh.
So screwed.
He got by the body.
We're 7 weeks now.
Take off the clothes. Did you run over here? Yeah.
Whoa.
I take off the clothes.
I'm a little worried that you might be a sex addict.
Oh.
There's this book I read about this, The Velvet Rage. It's really
Young, red-blooded American males. So turn sex into a bad thing.
I'm just saying.
He put on a whole
something
that takes time.
Once. That is not sex. Like, have breakfast or whatever it is that actual couples do.
Couples?
That is not what I meant. I know that we're not, like... No, I'll just take off my clothes. We'll have sex as long as you ignore what I just said.
Watching you freak out is way more fun.
So Connor is the focus of this episode.
How are we to know whether the confession was coerced or not, Your Honor? Ms. Parks does not supply the defense with the video.
Because it hasn't been placed into evidence.
As such, I respectfully ask that the confession not be considered in setting the bail amount.
Miss Sutter's written confession is in evidence, in which she admits to this
She was from Orange is the New
heinous
Black. I
crime.
figured it out.
I would hope you would set bail at the
Your
maximum.
Honor, my client is a person of slim
Your
means.
client should have considered that when she confessed to murder. And setting bail at $1 million.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nobody get you out, girl. That's
Because she
well,
do
I'm
dumb
just
shit.
saying. Well, he might.
She's a bartender, not a stripper.
Rebecca, tell me the code to the phone.
She She's gonna annoy
This
me.
is normal. The judge always sets a substantial bail on high-profile cases. What will help us appeal the amount is if we know the details that led to your confession.
That means you need to tell us every detail since your arrest. Rebecca,
What is wrong with her?
this is exactly what they want. For you to curl into some dark place in your mind and stay silent while they define who you are. But you can be heard. And it starts right here with us.
Right, just speak.
I didn't do it.
So why would you confess?
Right.
I didn't kill her.
You confessed that you did.
They made me say those things. I just wanted them to stop. I wanted to go home.
And you think that would make you go home?
But they said that I couldn't. Griffin already told them everything. Wes was right. He told me Griffin was gonna pin it on me.
You slow. Because why would you even let anybody tell you what to do? Ain't nobody gonna tell me.
It's
That's
your
nothing I didn't
big
do.
mouth that motivated our client into a confession.
But all I did was
Your behavior is starting to make me question whether you're working for the other side. You better tell me everything you ever said to her.
Right.
That's all I said.
Nothing else.
Tell about the phone. Come on now.
Who's this? Where's Lila?
You have to tell me what's on the phone. No.
Oh, looks like the trophy's gonna be in play.
He
I just
advocated
don't
for his
understand
client.
why.
We should all
Lie
care
so
that
damn
much.
Is that a Tillman outline?
What?
Ward Tillman, he won the Kepley diploma all 3 years at Middleton. His outlines are the holy grail. How about we trade? I'll give you everything from my property study group.
No.
What are the exams in 3 days?
And that's probably the first time you've actually gotten my name right.
Fine.
Sounds like it's shooting star time.
Who's your pick? What's a shooting star?
Hair gel's got ice in his veins. Douche face is too dumb to care.
Wallflower's pretty sensitive.
That's on prom queen. She's wound way too tight.
We need a copy of Rebecca's confession tape and detainment logs, otherwise there's no getting her out in bail. Be creative.
She took away the trophy, right?
Mr. Gibbons is off the Rebecca Sutter case.
I don't understand why he's so obsessed with
Let's
Rebecca.
go, we have a new client waiting.
I really don't. He's known her
Madam
a
Trudeau is
few
fucking
days.
CEO of the brokerage
She's
firm
lying.
Securities. Her firm
I'm
transacts
disappointed
$90
in
billion
West. I
a
haven't
year
tried
in
high
trades.
standard. Viola City, everybody lie. I gotta
Our
stop.
client came from nothing. Put herself through school by cleaning offices. Started trading out of her apartment, clawing her way to the top of a field notoriously dominated by men. I need you to take this case seriously.
What's the charge against her?
Insider trading.
What's that?
With what? Insider trading?
Yes.
I'm not exactly familiar with the term,
Like it's a damn fire sale.
but
And you
maybe
have
fraud.
Right.
Miss Trudeau, this warrant says otherwise.
Oh, this warrant.
Yes.
Was that Lex Luthor?
Are you kidding?
Annalise Keating, the exact charge.
Your client
No, it's
purchased
not.
stock in Edson Pharmaceuticals in advance of a favorable FDA ruling arising from insider knowledge.
Is any of that in English?
I still see no proof of my client's connection to Edson Pharmaceuticals.
Right. I almost forgot that part. Will you excuse me? Miss Trudeau, do you have any idea who that man may be?
Elias Edson.
That would be the CEO of Edson Pharmaceuticals. There's your proof.
Oh, take some notes, kids, because this is what Pilates can do for you.
So I think she's been selling their secrets to another CEO of another company, basically. So I think she probably was under some sort of like contract or
We
agreement.
all know the only reason
NDA
you won't
where
give
she
us
can't
Rebecca
disclose
Sutter's
information.
confession is that there's proof of coercion you don't want us to see.
Thank-
Wouldn't that be so easy for you? Those dirty cops with their dirty interrogation techniques. That's not what happened here.
Then why not hand over the tape?
We will if we decide to put it into evidence.
Because you prefer to spring it on us during the trial.
And tell Annalise to send Frank next time. I prefer him watching my ass walk away.
Oh my god.
So I made a porno, so what? You and Sam never get your freak on? Yeah. All right, I know.
They
We
gotta
don't
be
talk
old
about your
friends.
personal life.
Yes?
Give me Greg Wallach on the phone. Tell his assistant it's an emergency. No one's judging you for making a sex tape. It's who you made it with. I didn't buy that stock, if that's what you're implying. Purchases were made under your unique login. I was hacked. Well, we'll have an IT expert look for evidence of hacking. Anyone you suspect, an employee. No, my people are loyal. Look outside of my firm. I have got enemies galore.
She's too
I'll
calm.
make history being liked. That's the woman I know and love.
That's that meme I
Anyways,
always,
get
and
this
that's that
phone
gif
out
I
and
always
put it near
use.
your hearing.
It's also me.
Marin, That's not possible. I've already lost 10 clients. It's 50 million out the door. And if this goes to trial, firm goes under. That cannot happen. Not because of some bastard spreading lies.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Preliminary hearings are won
Dang,
by the
10 clients is
prosecution
50 million?
99% of the time. The judge only needs to prove that there's probable cause of a crime to go to trial.
There are 52 employees at Trudeau Securities. Your job is to interview them, pretending it's case research,
Ooh,
of
this is gonna be
course,
interesting.
until you find us a traitor. Happy hunting.
How do you know it's one of her employees?
I don't. I just know everybody hates their boss.
She's right. I hate her.
Careful. The house could be bugged.
How are we supposed to find time to study for torts?
Oh, are you one of those people that actually needs to study?
You can't be naturally gifted at torts.
Am I the only one that's psyched about this? We get to be spies.
I should get into
You're
the
not a
company.
spy because they know who you are.
We be excited about
Bucks in
everything.
the AMG. She said if I could sell it that hard, she had a job for me.
And ever since, never once thought about leaving?
Hell no. Parents good people. Like when my dad died, she gave my mom her house in the Catskills for a few months so she could grieve in peace.
So, what's the most you made on a trade of one? Do I sound like I am calling you from Club Fed? We are open for business. The punk ass bitch who's
Dress is amazing. Is it Prada?
What kind of service is
I'm not
that?
like those girls. Clothes aren't important to me.
It's quite the cat collection.
You not here to talk about my pussies. What do you want?
You give me size world peace.
Now, why they
How
send
is
him
it
to talk
working
to
for
her?
Marion? Just between us, seems like she could be a real ball buster.
Would you call a man a ballbuster? I'm guessing no, Mr. Can't Stop Staring at My Boobs.
They should send somebody else to talk to her.
My brother-in-law's company, Denzotech, is being bought by Google. They announce the trades tomorrow. Should make a killing, but I have to sit on my hands because of my personal knowledge. But if you acted on it, you could make, say, 100 grand. Chump change.
Oh, so basically it's illegal to use your
Happy
knowledge
with
to
Marion.
We all make
profit or
bank.
something.
What's the complaint about?
I'm not familiar with
Mary needs
company
the LZ
bullshit.
numbers. Who's this?
Connor Walsh. I work for Annalise Keating.
Paxton. Pax for short.
You two need a room?
Why do I need to read these? It's all the pending litigation against Marin. That's what you should look at if you want to find the person who framed her for this.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I hope you're not as bad a law student as you are a liar.
You want to
These
ask me
people
out
are
on a
smart.
date? Ask me on a date. But don't just take a sneak peek at the goodies without buying me dinner.
Okay, look, I wasn't. The goodies are very. But that's not why I'm
He's
here.
lost.
We think there's a Benedict Arnold in this joint.
How dare you? No, it's because I told you it was an outside hack. So why in the
I should
hell
talk
are
to
you
them, man.
interrogating my employees?
As your attorney, it's my job to look out for your best interests.
Those people are my
They're
family.
your employees and they'll burn you the first chance they get.
Aren't you just exhausted?
This isn't about me.
Some people don't appreciate
you know,
all you do
all
for
the
them.
years that you've been my lawyer, through divorces and sexual harassment suits, you've gotten to know all my crazy. I still know nothing about you.
Because she's small.
Until now, of course. You don't trust people. Not your employees, your clients.
Well, I'd be an idiot to trust my clients.
Ah. So, nobody, not even your husband.
No.
Marin, if you want to fire me...
No, stop trying to wiggle out of this one. You know you're my best chance to beat this charge. Stop investigating my people.
I'm investigating
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
Because I know how to
What,
do
are you
my
kidding?
job.
If this were my husband, I'd never be able to walk straight again.
Ma'am. Lord.
Are you going out?
Department dinner.
There's no shame in that
This
ladies'
morning.
game.
Are you sure about that?
Someone's raring to go.
Is that a bad thing?
One thing about this show, it keep it moving. There's nothing slow about this show. I mean, it is fast paced.
All right, I'll be here.
She's still not convinced. I figured he was still
Always in
investigating.
the lot every night, except here.
Friday the 29th.
Sure. You better be going.
Can I help you? Sorry. Just out for a night run, saw the light under your car. I didn't want you to burn out the battery.
I don't know if I believe that.
I feel like
I'm trying to steal your car, man. Didn't say you were.
I would definitely be sus. Who was that? Bonnie? And what the hell is she doing at their house?
I don't know. She's weird. She don't look she be giving
It's funny, right? We're driving so far out of the city to buy some lighter fluid when we're already screwed.
Did she find her ring?
Asher knew that we were in the house. And there's that eyewitness cop. Our fingerprints and hair and skin cells at the crime scene.
Well,
he's not wrong.
The fibers from this rug.
You guys,
Now embedded in my car, these street cameras recording us this very minute. Everyone say hello to the police. Hi. And let's not even talk about what we're going to do after the body's burned. It's going to be the fun part.
Enough.
But
He spreads paranoia.
their DNA is gonna be at the house because y'all go to the house
Why?
to study.
Why freak out about things out of our control?
It's obviously gonna
But he's not wrong about the rug parts in his car.
Yeah.
I'll be get this thing detailed.
Don,
Best I
we
can.
now are gay apparel. La 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 la.
He need a shot.
So we've pissed off our client and have absolutely nothing to show for it. You've all outdone yourselves.
Actually, if it's okay, I'd like to look into a possible new lead.
Well, why are you still standing there? Did you get the tape?
Still working on it.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I totally thought this was my bag. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm trying to steal our outline.
Seriously, Michaela?
Chick fight. Chick fight.
Okay. Do none of you care about this exam? If we fail, we drop to the bottom of the class.
Laurel?
Oh? Oh, he got pissed off.
Who is that?
She makes you
Or
work
his
pretty late.
ex-boyfriend or something.
I'm compensated well. What else am I gonna do on a Wednesday night? I can think of more fun things. Be honest. She did it, right? Made the trade. You clearly don't know Mary. Does anyone know anyone? I've been her assistant 8 years. There's no way she'd be stupid enough to make that trade.
I mean, especially if you're already rich.
I'll go. And you?
I know greed leads
What would
to
you
more
normally
greed,
be doing on a
but-
Wednesday night?
I wouldn't risk it, not if I'm already rich.
Or who I mean? Is there a boyfriend I should be jealous of? I do what I want.
This guy's chaotic. I don't know, he just seems mentally unwell to me.
I talked to a few legal aid funds and they can put together almost $3,000 for Rebecca's bail.
We need 100.
Hey, we're not all working for big bank millionaires here.
Oh, is he
Can't stay there until the trial will mess with her head.
like a,
But what if we invest the
bondsman?
$3,000? Find a stock that we know might do well and...
What, you mean insider trade?
No, that's not what I mean.
I heard you talking about Rebecca. Do we need to get you a naughty man?
I asked Con to come help us with Rebecca's bail.
You. It's a place of work.
jealousy.
Frank,
Hey, no worries. I'm just stoked someone thinks that I'm your boyfriend.
Oh, more than that, fiance? What are you?
Her outfit.
Oh, it don't matter.
I've been
Y'all
there
not
before.
even
Since
together.
the
Y'all not even
office.
doing nothing.
No.
Frank be so mad.
That other thing you did.
Hey, leave her alone.
I'll go. No. Look, only your boyfriend would be calling this lit. No, it's... I gotta go anyway.
He knows something.
Hey. It's fine. You still think it's her? I know. I actually just hooked up with one of the lawyer's interns to make sure. What can I say? I'm fully committed to the cause.
Smart.
And he did this thing to my ass that made my eyes water.
Smart. I don't know how he knew it was him though. Maybe just because the assistant overworked, maybe feeling underappreciated. Makes sense.
I think I just detached the tibia. Or is that fibula?
I'm telling you,
Not okay.
he's not.
Oh, there's plenty more Sam to bag. Michaela, a little help?
Why is he always going after her?
break.
No breaks. We're in a marathon, and you've hit the wall, but we have 6 more miles to go.
He's giving off one of them characters from Scream. That's what he's giving.
Yeah.
Grab a trash bag, and let's get to scooping, shall we?
Scoop. Scoop. Ice cream. It's giving Joker. Especially with the,
really.
you know.
Just download this app from the deep web and worm your way into
Yeah.
your own company's mainframe using
Jason,
basic
yeah.
software. Anyone can
Yeah.
do it.
That's
It's
not
my
funny.
bag. I don't care. How did you get this recording anyway? Were you like hiding under his desk or were you already under there for other
purposes. I would tell you, but then you'd be an accessory in the crime.
Voila. Person he was on the phone with was using a phone line in Trudeau Securities.
Dude.
Bonnie Winterbottom. I'm Rebecca Sutter's counsel.
Miss Parks warned me you'd be coming by. A little advice. Take a plea deal. I've seen the confession. It ain't good.
Then explain this. If your department is so sure Miss Sutter is guilty, then why is one of your detectives investigating a different suspect? Detective Leahy illegally searched through Mr. Keating's car last night. So you can see why I'm having a hard time accepting your confidence in Miss Sutter's confession when in fact your men are still out there looking for Miss Stangard's killer. I mean, a jury would definitely find it confusing, and if the press got a hold of it, well, it seems to me your whole department could come under review. The confession tape, unedited, now.
What can I say?
I mean, I guess that's the only way you're gonna find an angle is if you're getting out there in the streets doing dirt.
Alright, turn it off.
Based on the phone call, we know that Pax was talking to someone inside your brokerage. And as your assistant, he had access to your login code. He set you up.
Okay, you can say it. I told you so.
The important thing is we know who's responsible. We just need him to make a statement.
Oh, I'll get him to make a statement.
Oh, shit.
You weak little bitch.
Marin?
Why? What? Don't play dumb with me. You set me up for this.
I'm loyal to my boss. No one else.
Why, Paxton?
All I've done the past 8 years is pay your bills, clean up after your dog, buy your tampons. My whole life has been about you. Like all I am is some accessory, this thing to prop you up. This was my chance to be something.
Huh?
I loved you like you were my son. And this is how you repay me? You could have ruined me, made me lose everything. So understand this. I will make sure that you are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law for this crime. Oh, and that family
Well, I
of
feel like
yours,
she's about to get
those
shot.
people that just rejected you all those years ago, well, now they are finally going to have a real reason to be ashamed of you. Because you're going to be in jail with the other inmates who are going to love the hell out of your ass.
Wait, don't drop
You
it.
people are watching.
Okay,
Pull yourself together.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Paxton!
How the hell did you even open those windows? He did that quick as hell.
It's kind of like the windows in Japan, high schools, I think.
Now you know what a shooting star looks like.
At least from what I've
He
seen.
gonna feel guilty because he helped do this. But I mean, y'all couldn't have known that it was gonna be
We can
that.
request a continuance on the preliminary hearing site in extraordinary circumstance.
I would mean proof of my innocence that just went out the window.
But I mean, they were privy to the conversation. They could testify. He
You're
was
tough
mentally
like
unwell
me.
as well.
You didn't do this, John. He was talking to someone else within the building, which means that they're at fault. They committed this crime, not you.
Someone
Let me
in the
fix this.
building?
The person he was talking to on the phone. So there's still somebody else accessory to this that we could put this on.
According to the stock exchange, the purchase order for the Edson shares went in at 2:48 p.m. Marin says she was on a smoke break, so we just need to figure out who made the trade on her computer.
Pax would have seen Marin leave. He could have told one of the other brokers to make the trade at her desk.
Talia Lewis logged out of her account at 2:45 p.m.
She tried hard to steer me away from looking inside the company.
Jimmy Wordshaw. He logged out at 2:46 p.m. and logged back in at 2:57.
Here's mine. The guy smelled like an ashtray.
Wait, what if Jimmy distracted Marin on the smoke break while Talia made the deal and Pax stood watch? Like good spies.
Now that's
Getting a
teamwork.
witness to confess is perhaps the most challenging yet fun parts of being a trial attorney. Jimmy, sit down. Questions about their personal life, family, anything to warm them up.
Sure. I take smoke breaks with Marin all the time.
And did you happen to take a smoke break at 2:45 p.m. with Marin on the 16th?
Can't be sure exactly.
You're no longer a lawyer. You're a detective in an interrogation.
I didn't realize it was a crime to be logged out of my computer system.
It's not. Just wondering if you could tell us where you were at that time.
I don't know. Getting coffee, going to the restroom.
You sure you wouldn't find Edson stock on Marin's computer?
Why would I do that?
Take Marin down, start your own company using her clients. You don't ask for the truth. You pound it out of them. So you and Jimmy didn't plan to start your own company?
No.
And like a good detective, you lied. That's not what he told us in his deposition. Hell, you told us it was your idea.
I'd like to leave now.
Well, of course, we can't force you to be here against your will. But you will get a better deal from me if you answer more of Miss Keating's questions.
Talia's lying. Okay, it was her idea. She roped me in and then passed. We were just along for the ride.
Mr. Wardshaw, you're under arrest.
What? You said you'd make a deal.
Prosecutors say all kinds of things. It doesn't make it true. And next time, you might want to read the evidence put in front of you.
Deposition wasn't real?
Look closer. That's a speech Marin wrote on the importance of female bonding in the workplace.
I would have read it before I said anything. Y'all fools. Y'all just got scared. They got punked under the tree. It seems like she really does like them. They could have asked how to start their own company. I'm sure she probably would have tried to help.
No, for real. Because she loved them like family. You know, she was close with them.
Right, like.
I mean, if she wrote a whole
we have 14 hours
30
till
pages on
Anyway,
the importance in the company.
Well, yeah, I would have tried to be friends with her and get close and try to learn, you know, her ways and how
my cousin.
she did what she did.
Especially if she came from
What's a
nothing.
copy?
He had his hands around her neck.
How'd you finally get this?
Wendy's assistant SMS he does.
Good job.
Lies. Everybody be lying.
Yes.
Sure have good taste, wait list.
Go back. Right there.
You were standing during all this.
No.
You were sitting,
Yes.
which means you were close enough to hold the legs.
Yes.
Your Honor, this section of video was not a part of the written confession. Clearly, it's because my client was manipulated into saying that she was touching the victim's body by the detectives in order to further incriminate her.
Objection relevant.
I agree with Ms. Keating. The video shows coercion. In light of this, I'm reducing bail to $100,000. I am also initiating an inquiry into the interrogation of Ms. Sutter.
Right, she looked like somebody was holding a gun to her. Like,
It was obvious. But I'm gonna need Rebecca to be smarter. Lord, what crazy shit is Connor about to say today?
might not go home after this.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was in the neighborhood.
It's 6 a.m.
Oh, early bird gets worm, right?
Are you on something?
Right.
Oh,
He gonna get himself caught.
you smell. What is that, smoke?
I screwed up so bad. I screwed up. I screwed up.
He had to have been the
Laughed
one.
this hallway after him.
He had to have been the one that did the killing himself, because that's the only way he'd be this distraught. I really do. I think he's the one that did.
It just shows that not everyone is born to have a high pressure job.
Yeah,
This guy got in over his head and cracked.
Yeah, like you're doing in the future.
I actually just hooked up with one of the lawyer's interns to make sure.
He is a hacker.
Committed to the cause. And he did this thing on my ass that made my eyes water.
I kept thinking there was a reason. You were so pissed at him. I was right. He played you.
Come on, it's not like we said that we were exclusive.
Get out.
Don't do this. I like you, actually.
Actually?
Look, Oliver, that guy, he was just sex, but you're more than sex. And don't make this a bigger deal than it is. Get out. Oliver, I said leave.
Oliver was not having any of that shit. He said, you ain't even get a chance to get dressed. Wes gonna be waiting. He gonna open the door as soon as she gets to the...
Hey.
He gonna be waiting there, okay.
Welcome
He'd be so
home,
excited.
Sunshine. Do you want to celebrate?
Lord.
Come on.
I'm not supposed to be talking to you.
Why are you? Please don't tell me it's because you want to thank you.
What's this? Tell me what's on the phone, Rebecca.
And you thought keeping this from me would be beneficial. How?
Exactly.
Right.
She trusts me now. Because I waited. She wouldn't if I gave it to you before.
It actually kind of makes sense now that you
Does
explain.
anyone else know about this?
Only Rebecca and I know it exists.
You were right. She needs someone to trust. And it looks like that's you. You okay with that?
Something on that phone got her acting a little
Because
different.
it's a lot of pressure, but it's very important to her. And to me.
I can handle it. I mean, those photos
Mr.
are...
Gibbons, you did your job. Let me do mine.
They gotta be of her husband. Look, she took the ring off. And she got probably the answer to the question that she needed. You know she mad as hell if she take her wig off.
I thought it was her actual hair.
Come on then, Viola, peel off the layers. No, she fed up.
Sam? Why is your penis on a dead girl's phone?
Wes didn't know who the photos were, but obviously, with that being her husband, she knows what it all looked like. Oh shit! I'm about to get me a notebook. Yeah, I gotta write everything down. Because this show, it literally doesn't give you much.
I got a notebook for you if you really want one.
We'll see. But it don't give you a second to breathe. It's processing information. Like, this show would be a great show to have commercial breaks because you just need a second to process what you just watched because they move so fast. Do you feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a show you gotta put your phone down.
You cannot look away. Like, that's why I had to yell at you to get, because I'm like, they having a whole conversation and then we arguing about if old girl was in.
She was there.
She was not. They never showed her in that room with them. They showed her at the motel when Wes goes after, well, it appeared after the, when he went to the little grocery shop and he called her on the phone. And then we only see her in prison after that, in prison.
I just swear, we saw her sitting down for like 0.5 seconds.
Maybe it's possible that I missed it, but I didn't see her there. I swear that was the first time. Because they keep giving us glimpses of different moments. And they're trying to throw us off. And it's like you don't have time to process what you're seeing and what they're saying all at once. And then, you know, put it back to what you've already seen because they're moving so fast. Like, that's why I'm like, I need a notebook.
Next episode, y'all, we finna take off back to where we left off. And then it's gonna be like 3 weeks away from the murder.
I'm excited to get to it. And I need just a whole episode of the Flashforward in order. No crazy cuts, because like they're giving you bits and pieces of out of context scenes, and then like 2 episodes later they'll show you the beginning of the first part, and then they'll jump to another scene later on and throw you off, and it's like you don't know the order of things. And like I think it showed us the very tail end of one part of it because we saw what's his name? Connor go back to Oliver's place, and that was at 6 a.m. So that's probably like the end of it, like after they buried the body.
Yeah.
And I don't know at what point they agreed to smash old boy's head in with the crowbar. Maybe
I don't remember that either.
Maybe they want to throw off the murder weapon. His
body's burned and you see the sculpture of the face. Maybe they want to throw that part off.
Well, you can use the teeth to identify somebody.
That's true.
And fingerprints, if his hands are still on. Well, they're burning the body.
Fingerprints can be burned.
But the teeth, they're going to take the teeth.
I remember watching a show and like they took this dude to jail and they tried to get his fingerprints and he was like, I burned them on the stove. And it was just,
you can do that. Unless he was smashing the teeth in and I was
I burnt my finger.
Because you can mess up.
It hurt like for like 2 weeks. I was going to say a month, but it didn't hurt for a month. It hurt so bad. Ooh. Ugh.
But yeah. So I don't know. They're pretty smart, but they're also under duress. They're in a high tense situation. Michaela ain't doing well. Connor is flipped to psychopath. Wes is oddly calm and thinking straight. Yeah, Laurel is telling everybody to calm the hell down, but she ain't really doing too much. Asher, he apparently knows they were in the house, but I mean, what proof does he really have? It's their word against his. And then we know Rebecca was there, but we still don't know what part she played in all this. And
the dude who knocked on the door and thought they were in the house,
Asher,
he is so blessed not to have been with them at the time of the murder. For
he would snitch.
Yeah,
I have no doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
He would have freaked out and like, I don't want nothing to do with this. He would have been me.
Like,
I'm telling you, I ain't going to jail for nobody. I ain't going to jail for nobody.
I'm not going to jail.
I've been like that dude from The Simpsons. Walk in, put my hat on the thing, see what they did, grab my hat and walk right on back out. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
The only time I go to jail if like Rainey like attacks somebody. I'm like, I had to go to jail.
Why would you go to jail for Rainey's attack?
Because she is.
That's not what they do. If dogs attack somebody, they get put down.
Yeah, I'm going to jail because anybody try to put Rainey down, I'm fighting them. So that's why I go to jail.
That's what I said. I said I would hurt somebody if their dog attacked Rainy. I'm like,
yeah,
that might be the
too.
only time I ain't gonna murder
I try
somebody,
not to
but
hurt the dog.
I'm killing your dog and I'm beating you up because your dog shouldn't be biting my dog.
No, some dogs just.
I don't care.
We got so off
We
topic.
really did, but I don't care. You're not attacking Rainy.
But like,
that's one of the few situations I'd lose my sanity.
yeah.
Just dogs in general biting me. Your dog's getting
Yeah,
killed.
and also like my mom like witnessed like people like leaving a dog on the side of the road out the car. Like they leaned outside the car, lift the dog there, and pulled out. See,
all right, let's get back. Focus. I don't think about that.
There. But no, somebody picked up the dog and took care of it.
Focus. We got a lot to
You're the one who gets on
unpack.
talking about it.
No, you brought that up.
All right, but then I said we're getting off topic, and then you kept going. So.
Focus. So yeah, but yeah, this case was a lot. The lady, I mean, her case doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. The cases that they do just keep things interesting to show us how they work and to add pressure because they got that damn torts exam that Michaela's freaking out about. One thing to talk about is Frank and his obsession with Laurel. He saw the old dude came in and basically walked. He was listening in, and then he found a time to chime in and just to kick the dude out. But the dude kissed Laurel, so we don't know what type of relationship they have. He said, I'm honored that somebody thinks I'm your boyfriend. And then he kissed her and walked off. So like that makes me think he's fiance, they're married. What?
Huh? They're not married. They met at the bar.
Her and that boy?
Yeah, last episode.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Silly. Yeah, because he was like, she was like, oh, you going to the club? And he was like, no, I'm not going to the club. She was like, all right, I'm going to the club. She went to the club, and then he walked in the club, and she was like, hey, and he thought you. You know when somebody waves at you, you think they're waving at you, but they're not waving at you? That's what happened to him. And then he popped up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they don't have no prior
That's
relationship.
why I never wave at people at school, because I don't know if you wave.
So they don't have no prior relationship, or they do?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just at the
I
club.
don't remember him. All right, I'll go look at that again. I didn't edit episode 3, so I didn't get to.
Well, that's why you never seen the girl in the beginning.
No.
Yeah, I caught him.
No, I'm gonna go look. I edited it for Patreon, but I didn't go scene by scene. I just lined everything up and posted it. But I'll go relook at it. But regardless, whatever. We just know that in the future, in 7 weeks, somewhere in between there, Frank and Laura are gonna have a thing because Frank is on her phone, and like I think he was like shirtless. So, remember, I think it was like the first or second episode. Her phone rang. Remember when there was somebody on the bridge?
I remember that.
And I was like, "Why is Frank?"
It was a girl with the bob and the red lipstick. Who's seen the phone?
No, not Bonnie.
Oh, okay.
This is when they were in the woods in the flash forward. And then
yeah.
They were trying to hide, and her phone rang. And everybody looked at her like, "Bitch, your phone ain't silenced."
And like people at the movies.
Yeah, and so they was like, "Why is Frank on your phone?"
No, that's mom's phone at the movies.
Off topic.
Okay.
And so you got me off topic. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. We got Rebecca free. She confessed to a murder. She's foolish. I lost a little bit of respect for her. Wes, I was getting irritated with because he was holding information, but when he explained it, it makes sense. It was actually a smart move. He earned some points back because I was getting disappointed in him. But I still...
He's a smart character.
He is, but I'm still not buying his obsession for Rebecca. Maybe that's because it was somebody who did something compassionate for him. He just feels bad for her. I mean, he might have a crush on her. Well, he does kiss her later on, so he certainly has a crush on her. But I feel like, for me anyway, because I'm not somebody to get in other people's business. If I had a crush on a girl and then she started getting arrested, I'd be like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing to do with that.
What if it is because she defended her dog?
I don't care what it's about. I don't want nothing to do with it. But I mean, he's also a lawyer, so maybe he just feels the need to defend somebody. Whereas I wouldn't. Like, I just don't. I mean, that doesn't sound right. And somebody I don't know. Like, I'm not about to get involved in whatever you got going and I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wes feels like, oh, I'm a lawyer or I'm working with lawyers. I can help her out.
Yeah, if it's on the news, then.
Yeah, like, he has the resources to get her help. Me, good luck. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Get somebody else to do it. I'm just saying. I don't get in people's business because nope. Nope.
All right.
That's just me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For the
Just giving y'all a little insider on me. If you get arrested, you and me, wow, that's a shame. I ain't calling your lawyer. You better use your free call. Good luck. I'm gonna continue on with doing what I'm doing. I'm like, that's a shame. I might call your family, your mama or something if I know them. Like, hey, you might want to check on your boy. Type on Facebook, hey, y'all boy got arrested. Check on your peoples. Some shit, but no. Good luck. The only time I probably would do that is your family. But again, I'm going to tell somebody else more immediate than me because I don't want nothing to do with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got arrested, I'm going to call your mama.
Wait a minute.
Your daughter got arrested. You better do something about that. But what am I supposed to do? I might go sit at the bench for you.
You better bring Rainy.
But anybody
and have her
else,
come visit me.
yeah, I can distract him and then
Come here, Rain.
I don't know. But regardless, we're off topic. Yeah, we're gonna keep getting off topic. So we're just gonna close this one out. I don't think I have any other additional thoughts. I need to write some stuff down. But it's also possible. I gotta see. Your notebooks be looking crazy. So also, I don't know if at any point Connor and if this is like the last time Connor sees Oliver until that flash forward.
Oh yeah, I think it is because he looked real surprised. Not only at like 6 a.m., but like Connor.
Like, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, what you doing here? And then he's freaked out. Connor's about to get himself. Connor's about to get himself caught because he's too distraught. He cannot calm down.
And the rug was in his car.
The evidence is overwhelmingly
I mean, but like all he
going in
needs
his
is
direction.
Like a day or two.
He needs to detail his car, but you're also bringing in an outsider. As far as we can tell, nobody else in that room has told anybody outside of that room.
Right.
So for him to go to an outside person who kind of is holding a grudge against you right now, or just feeling some type of way towards you, I mean, that didn't seem technically smart, but he seems like he needs to, because he's feeling so many emotions, it seems like he needs to express this and get this out to somebody. And because everybody else is going through it too, maybe not as bad as him, which is why I think he did the actual murder. But he needs somebody outside to vent to, but that's dangerous because now you're bringing in a potential witness, somebody who can testify against you if they don't like you. So I just feel like he's setting himself up for failure. But I also feel like he's the type to where if he was the one that got caught, he'd be like, if y'all don't help me or get me out of this, I'm snitching on each and every one of y'all. Mm-hmm. I just feel like he's that type. Michaela too.
Yeah, definitely Michaela.
Wes, I feel like he gonna take the time. He ain't gonna snitch on nobody. Asher's snitching on everybody. I feel like it's too early for me to tell about Laurel though. She might do some time. I don't think she would snitch. I feel like Laurel and Wes, I'm gonna give them a couple brownie points and say,
if you ever want to commit a crime, those are two you go to.
Them the two, because Wes cared too much. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm already caught.
We've been friends for 3 months. So,
but they got Viola, so they good regardless. But I'm just saying,
she gonna find something.
But they murdered her husband, but it don't look like she on his side right now anyway. Especially if he had something to do with that girl's murder. Anyway, we've been talking forever, y'all. We're gonna close this out. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel for full and early reacts.
And we will see you guys tomorrow. How to Get Away with Murder.
Bye.